He suffered a major heart attack in the middle of his morning bike ride. But it's where he was and who was there to save him that kept him alive. News specialist Nicole Vowell is live in Layton with his survival story. Nicole?
Dave, the 57-year-old is still here at Davis Hospital recovering, but he says if it weren't for 3 sheriff's deputies, he may not have made it here at all. And one additional skill those officers had made all the difference.
20, 30, 40 miles each day.
3 years shy of turning 60, Roger Bills is still hitting the pedals hard.
To do 100 to 150 miles a week.
But on mile 18 on his ride Wednesday morning,
I didn't feel quite right.
he chalked it up to exhaustion and kept going. But then at mile 37, he hit busy Layton Parkway and Main. Then
And it's like somebody turned off the old tube TV. It's just, and it was black. That's all I remember.
I heard a sound behind me, like a scraping noise.
Deputy Pope was one of 3 officers at the time making an arrest near the same intersection when they spotted Bills and his bicycle toppled over.
I thought after a little bit of time, he might start getting up, saying, ouch, this hurts, or something like that, and he never did. And then we actually checked for a pulse at that time and found he had no pulse.
Bills suffered a massive heart attack right there in the road. But what he didn't know is these officers don't just make arrests.
We are all certified as paramedics and law enforcement officers.
Davis County is the only sheriff's office in the state that requires all deputies to also be medics.
We were able to defibrillate, and we were able to get a pulse back.
Both say this story could have ended up much differently, but for some reason, it didn't.
I believe there could have been some type of intervention of some type, leading both of us to cross paths at that time.
If it had been anybody else, I'd have been in trouble.
Bills was training for a race in Bear Lake in a couple weeks. Of course, that's put on hold while he recovers here in the hospital. But he says he will be back on his bike soon. And of course, all thanks to those officers. Back to you.
Nicole.